If I could just... Hello? Is that... Oh, a blessed sword. One ration. Right, okay, James can have that. I'm surprised he had enough room in his inventory. Hello? Does that mean it's cursed or something like that? Broadsword condition. Let's just sharpen that up. Can we do it again? No. What about your armour? Use a restorative as well. Oh dear. Right. Anything interesting going on? We just need to get to the next town and then stay at the inn, although we're running short of gold now. Could really do with finding a shop that'll take all this stuff we're carrying. Oh, please. Please. Oh, it's not an inn, is it? Oh. There's something shiny down the well. It looks like something metal. His voice echoed against the stone sides of the well. Hand me a sword and some rope. Owen retrieved the objects as requested. Then he watched James carefully tie the rope to the end of the sword and lower it into the well. There were several metallic clanks and a few muttered curses. Then James pulled the sword back out. There, dangling from the handle, was a Moradal lamprey. Well, I say, and that's really clever because we haven't got actually room for it in the inventory. Oh, we seem to have found room. Oh, there we go. Look, all these swords we're carrying. Ridiculous. House. James pushed the door open. As he passed through, he noticed the lack of a door latch. A sign of the inn was lightly charted by the lock. It's an inn! Oh! Lapping Meadows. It's King Charles again. He's following us. Bard, we need the gold. 33 sovereigns and 5 royals. That'll do. Talk. The gambler shook his head. Are you just a gambler? We don't want to talk to you. Barkeep. No, can I not just stay the night? Poor Owen needs in. How much? 9, and we've only got 177. Look at that! Oh my god! Right, hang on a minute. We need to. Oh god, this game is just so punishing when you die and then it takes you forever to recover from it. But I suppose being able to recover from death at all is not too bad. Where's your herbs? Right, have some herbs and we'll stay overnight. Have you got any herbs? Yes, you have. Pass them over to Gorath, who's nearly dead as well. Right, we're staying at the inn for one night. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, Gorath and Owen are not too bad now. James is a bit ill still. Oh, so yeah, I clicked past there, but somebody gave us some money so we can stay another night. So we're gonna stay another night then. Right. Okay. Gorath and James are both fine now. No. So we're not staying another night. Okay. Right. Save. Now then. Are we anywhere near Cavil's Keep yet? Oh no, I don't want to do that. I wanted to do that, actually. Oh, you're not telling me this is it? This one inn. You're not telling me this one inn is it? No shop? No, I refuse. I can't. There must be more to it than just this one little pub. Isn't hiding behind there, is it? Well, I've saved it anyway, so I'm going to just have a bit of a nosy round and see if we can see anything, because there must be more to it than that. Let's go north a bit. I'm following this bloody road. I refuse to believe that that's Kevil Keep. Ah, there's something up there. Oh, just another single house. Well, right. Well, in all the excitement. Well, I say excitement. I say it, but I don't mean it. Oh, there we go. The road leads into the town of Kevil Keep. Do you think we should go and have a look around? Most definitely, we should. Oh, I thought we weren't there yet. I was just gonna end the video there. We've got an inn and a shop. Buy and sell. Right. Thank God, we need supplies. So let's get rid of Gorath. No, let's not get rid of Gorath. Let's get rid of his blessed sword. What? It's a blessed sword, for crying out loud. Right. Okay. 6 sovereigns. We're being ripped off here. 100% crossbow. What? Do you accept crossbows? Doesn't accept that crossbow. What have you got, James? I will sell that one. Right then, the gold positions are looking a bit easier. He does not seem to have any herbs or anything we can use to heal ourselves, which is a bit of a shame. Enter. The door was ajar. They entered the building, was greeted by a man behind a small counter. I am the chief lender here. My name is Isonatas. Can I help you? He inquired. James brought out the accountant's roll they had discovered in Abuk's magic chest. Oh. Yes. Yes, that told us to come to Kevil's Keep. This is what we came to Kevil's Keep for, and placed it on the counter. We were wondering what you might be able to tell us about the details of this note. It has your mark here at the bottom. Yes, I see, the man replied. Pushing his eyeglasses down onto the bridge of his nose, he began to examine it carefully, first looking at the top of the note, then glancing down at the bottom with a scowl, then back to the top like a small child following the actions of a bouncing ball. At last he spoke. I'm afraid that to make an exact match with our records I would need a name and a date. It would be impossible for me to sort out otherwise. I wonder why there's no name attached to it. Are you sure there is no other way to make a verification? James asked. Quite sure, Isonatas replied, though I can tell you that judging by the size of the deposit, it was definitely a man of high position, either a lord or a merchant with foreign contacts. James thanked the man as they let themselves out. So, alright, okay, what's in here then? James roused the occupants. The door cracked open with a small squeak, just enough space to allow a pale-eyed girl in a dust-caked skirt to peek out at them. She studied them with a doubtful look, hesitant to let the strangers in. Yes, what is it? Stepping around the seigneur, Owen peered at the girl with a puzzled expression, then brightened. Mirri? It's okay, they may look a little rough, but they're with me. Without a word, the servant girl stepped out of the way, allowing the three of them to follow her into the foyer of the manor. Excusing herself, she scurried off to fetch her master, who was located in the rear apartments. Following what sounded like a distant argument, a dark-haired man swept into the room, a look of annoyance set in his features. Shooting a glance of mild hostility first at Owen and then the Moradel, he turned on the seigneur. Oh my God. He looks like something's been shoved up his backside, doesn't it? Count Corvallis. Nice moustache, not. Kindly tell me, sir, what it is I have done to make myself so attractive to the minuscule of the world. From the moment I first stepped from my bedchamber this morning, I have had servants swarming around me like nits and bothersome relations for my ankles. Will you kindly leave me in peace? We have very grave business to attend to, and I must speak to you. Whatever you must do, I am quite certain does not involve me. I don't care about the nature of your business, Seigneur. I have other concerns. Is that so? Have you concerns above and beyond the Prince of Krondor? If so, I shall make most eager account of them before him when I return. Go on and spell them out so that I may take them down. I'm sure Arutha will be fascinated. Oh, the prince, you say? Please understand that there are things going on that I am not entirely at liberty to discuss. Suffice to say, I have had something of a disagreement with the priest of the Temple of Kahuli in Kenting, Russia, over a private matter. So, if you may excuse my outburst, I would be happy to be of service to the prince. What precisely can I do for you? The keep. Not that I dislike your new house here, but what happened to the keep? The townhouse is temporary lodging, nephew. Oh, he's Uncle's Owen. No, Owen's uncle even. We have no intention of staying in Caval like common folk. As for he's a nice piece of work, this bloke, isn't he? As for the keep, one night 3 years ago, an inept chambermaid left a lamp unattended by the tapestries which hung on the west wall. You remember them, don't you, Owen? Centuries old, woven by the finest weavers in all the kingdom. In seconds they went up in flames, and they took the rest of the keep with them. Was it made of wood? I thought keeps were normally made of stone. I remember having heard something about a fire, but I hadn't known that the keep had burned to the ground. It's a miracle that you all survived. Were you able to save anything? We saved ourselves, Owen, the only things of true value that were within the castle. It is regrettable that the girl who was responsible for the blaze was killed, but Ugain and I both escaped it hale and hearty. I ordered only the stones of the foundation left behind and the tunnel mouth sealed. We progressed forward with our lives. Why go to all that trouble? I really would prefer not to speak of this anymore. It brings me great grief, and I would prefer to discuss other matters. Okay, finances. There is a moneylender that lives here in town. Xanatos, yes, I know him well. Strange Quidian fellow. Then you have done business with him recently. Why should it concern you? I have paid my taxes to the king. We wish to borrow money, and we want to make certain that we deal with a reputable firm. I thought that if you had done any business with him, made any deposits, then perhaps you might know if he was an honest man. Ah, suspicion in business is a healthy tactic. To answer you, I have had no need to borrow any funds of late, and in fact have made several substantial deposits recently. Oh yes, like on this piece of paper we found, some of my better placed investments have provided me with comfortable profits, Banath be praised. His Anatus will do well by you. Assessment. Weren't you a spotter for the Natalie's Rangers when you were younger? I seem to recall you telling stories when I used to visit at the keep. That was quite a long time ago indeed. Before you or Ugain or even Neville had been born. Yes, I still have the eye too. I can tell you precisely how much a man is carrying by the way he walks, or how good a swordsman he is by the way he pulls it free of the scabbard. Sounds like a useful skill. Any chance you could teach us something about it? Don't be absurd. I spent 5 years training to be a spotter. You expect for me to teach it all to you in one afternoon? I suppose you're right. I'm already a decent spotter myself. I'll make you a wager though. You teach us anything I don't already know, and I'll pay you in gold sovereigns. I'll take your wager, but I'm not one to waste my time. 200 sovereigns or it's no deal. Will you take that wager? No, because 200 sovereigns is about all we've got. I'm a bold gambler at times, but I don't believe I'm feeling quite that bold. It's just as well, for it is a bet that you would have lost. Goodbye. You've been most helpful, Count Cornwallis, but it's time we return to our business. Please give my regards to your daughter Ugain. I shall, Seigneur. Good travelling, and keep an eye on my nephew. Oh, I shall, believe me. Goodbye. Goodbye, indeed. Yeah. So, shop, we've been there, been in the inn, been there. Let's have a look in there. James leaned over the well. Below he couldn't see anything, but heard a gentle bumping below as a bucket rode on the quest of the deep water. Technically this is stealing. Well, we'll leave all the little piffling amounts of change, but we'll have the sovereigns. Right, let's get out of Cavil's Keep a minute. Because, just to refresh your memory and mine, who's got that note? This is what we came chasing. Not yet convinced he should take time to read over the missive contents. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, we've got to use it, haven't we? Given to Isanitus of Caval Keep, yes, the quantity of 500 rubies and totaling a value not in excess of 20,200 sovereigns. So that's why we came up to Caval Keep. So what do we do now? That is the good question. I'm looking at a walkthrough actually on my laptop. There's still, yeah, we could do with heading up to the ruins of Caval Keep, which is northwards. But time's getting on now. I've been doing this nearly an hour, I think. 45 minutes at least. I think that's long enough. Especially as getting here was so grueling in the first place. So I'm going to save it there and end this session, and I'll see you for the next one.